With YouTube. Hi everyone. My name is Harrison. This is my first video on YouTube, so it's not like anybody knows who I am, but I thought the perfect first video that I don't have to put too much effort in would be a room tour, altar tour, just a tour of my bedroom. It's easy and I love my bedroom, so we actually just moved in here 2 months ago now, so everything's all moved in now, so but it's new and I love it, and I put all my little touches into it, so why not give a little tour. A few of these things actually just put up today, or just did today, so I guess we'll start at my door. I have these purple lights are actually going all around my room, so you'll see them. My car and my house keys. You saw some stuff, but I think I'll go in the opposite direction, so you'll see that probably last. First things first, I just put up these two posters. I've had them since I was like 13. I'm 18 now, so I've had these forever. I love classic rock. I'm like rekindling my love from my favorite 60s and 70s bands like right now. So I've got those up. I've got my bat light. So this room is kind of witchy, kind of hippie-ish, kind of goth at the same time. It's eclectic, and I love Halloween, so. My TV with my PlayStation, my laptop, my demonia platforms that I wore to prom, so I'm that kind of extra gay. My Lost Boys DVD, because that's my favorite movie of all time. And the CDs aren't super important, but this one is because it's Steve Winwood, and I would die for him. So yeah, I had nothing here, and then I had Loki's altar here, which I'll show in a second. And just today I decided I wanted to move that, so I put the chair that I had in the space where the altar is now here, which is gonna end up being moved again because I have an armoire I'm putting in. Over here are my altars, so we'll start with, this is my main working altar. So I consider myself an eclectic pagan. I pretty much believe in every deity. I'm part of every religion, kind of. But I mostly work with the Norse gods, so all the gods I have here, and all the representations I have here are Norse. Starting with the goddess side, I have, we'll start with my matron goddess is Sif. So I have her here, and this is her candle, and then Freya, this is her candle. I have some chakra candles I actually got at the dollar store, and this little fairy that I've had forever. This is moon water and this is sun water. This is the holder for my cauldron that isn't really a cauldron. I got it at a thrift store, but it looks like a cauldron and I love it. It was beautiful, so I had to buy it. A few little stones here. I think this is an agate. My Vikings tarot deck. This is the tarot deck I work with mostly. I'm kind of a one deck person, with some selenite to keep it cleansed, to keep it purified. My pendulum, it is Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is my favorite crystal. Let's see if I can open up the one. And I can't get it out of there. But yeah, it's a Tiger's Eye pendulum. Just some salt. A candle holder for my chime candles. Amethyst. My rune set. Back here I have a painting I did of a sunflower. And then I have a ring that kind of fell back there, a piece of quartz, clear quartz, and a seashell, which I need to find a new place for because they're kind of just hidden back there, along with that cool stick. This is my, oh, and my goddess representation candle. This is my candle for Odin. So I keep him in the center. And then over here is the god side. My patron god is Sif's husband, Thor, the first god I ever worked with. That wasn't the Christian god. I have some tiger's eye and some fluorite. And this stone that I use as my travel wand, I have keeping up my Palo Santo. I like to use Palo Santo to smudge instead of sage. I just think it smells better. And I have a teapot as well. It's kind of like a second cauldron for me, along with Thor, his candle, and Tyr's candle. Tyr is another god I work with. Not only is he very strong masculine energy, but he's also, along with other things, the kind of god of law and justice. And I want to be an attorney, so law and justice are two things that are very important to me. I have my Book of Shadows here, a box of just some incense that I've had for a really long time, even before witchcraft. I've always loved incense. I was always a hippie child, and I thought incense were so cool, and I wanted to have like the grooviest bedroom ever. My wand is here, and then my cauldron is in the center along with my working candle. So that is my main altar. The stuff underneath it isn't really too important. You really can't even see it. It's just some supplies, some herbs, candles, incense. And down here I have books. I have just a notebook. The Rites of Odin, Myths of the Ancient Greeks, the Little Big Book of White Spells, Wicca, Practical Magic, and Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. So, over here I have just like a table. This really wasn't supposed to be an altar area, and now it's going to be kind of like a room inside of a room. I'm going to put up some tapestries and separate it, because this is actually under my bed. I have a platform bed, so I have my Sons of Anarchy lamp and my Sons of Anarchy pillow. I love Sons of Anarchy. So, along with some skulls, a painting I did of Shinsuke Nakamura, my favorite wrestler of all time, King of Strong Style, love him, and some candles. And here is my baby, Loki's altar, my god boyfriend. I love him so much. And so I have different things. 2 of these I actually drew myself, so that and that picture I drew and colored and did all that myself. And just lots of reds and greens. This necklace I have dedicated to him, so I wear it. I try and wear it every day. So I have a little bit of him with me all the time, and this is our book. This is like my diary that I write about Loki in. God, he's a goofy little fucker. Anyway, I have a poster of Robert Plant. I love him. This is just a little table I have set up with some spooky skulls and skeletons and fin troll in my Kenny Omega wallet. And this dog looks like my dog Sunny. So I have that. I have a little fake bonsai tree, Jack Torrance, some Ramune bottles, Gudetama, D&D dice, my anxiety medication, not important stuff. The Beatles. And then that's just some paint and textbook for class. And my guitar that I don't know how to play. My backpack. Blah. This is my cork board, better known as board of my crushes. So I've got John from Sample People, one of my favorite movies that nobody's heard of, Shinsuke Nakamura, Wrath from Vintroll, Steve Winwood, baby, Jax Teller, and some Lost Boys and my friends. So Paul is my favorite Lost Boy. That's me. And this is actually my tattoo I have on my arm. So she gave me the transfer. And then here, my favorite movie series is Cloverfield, so I have my Cloverfield t-shirt hanging because it doesn't fit me anymore. my Jason Voorhees mask that was just a regular Walmart hockey mask that I painted. And some framed pictures of Shinsuke Nakamura I got from a magazine. Actually, these are from 2 different magazines. And there's me. Hi. And then my Metallica backpack and a poster of Queen. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my bedroom. I just thought I'd give a little tour. Yeah. So, blessed be.